How was day one?
Day one was good. Great weather, good vibes, great water. So overall, good day.
Were you surprised they put you in nickel today?
No, I wasn't surprised at all. I knew that my versatility, that I just expected just to do anything today, to be honest with you.
How do you think that went?
It went very well for me. I understood their scheme a lot quicker just because the system I came from. So I just adapted a lot quicker.
How similar is this to what you did in Oregon?
It was very similar. We had an NFL system with Coach Jim Levitt, so everything was just like A and B, just all replicated each other. Just different verbiage.
Was that your parents that was here with you?
Yes. Yeah.
How fun was that having them here?
Oh, it was. I loved it, man. Because especially being so far away, like when I actually saw him in the cafeteria, I was actually like turned into a little baby, like a little baby when you know how your parents could pick you up from daycare. You're like, oh my God, that's the feeling I had.
You talked about your versatility. How important is that in today's NFL where you could be going from safety to slot to corner? I mean, it's so much more.
It's very important nowadays because what the NFL game is turning into, and especially with guys getting hurt, so like when guys go down, you have a guy who can just to play that position and not have to worry, because usually some teams, or a guy goes down, now they have to put a guy in just to get through the day, you know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be so much of a brace with this coaching staff.
When you're changing those different positions, what's the fundamental thing you have to, that's consistent in all of them, regardless of the position?
The technique, alignment, and assignment. Every position is different.
Cam Chancellor was out. Did you have a chance to talk to him at all?
Yeah, I talked to him, man. He's a real mellow guy, man. It's just crazy how you see him play on the field and how he is today. Just on the field he has a switch, and then off the field, obviously, there's another switch to him.
Do you know Walter Thurman at all?
I know of him. Yeah, we were all the DB coaches when I first 2 years I was there. That's all they preached about him.
What would they say?
How he could hit, he's a great post safety. Yeah, and how he took care of his body too off the field as well.
With the way more spread concepts are coming into the NFL, do you think you're more prepared for that? Maybe given the fact that you've seen so many of those in the Pac-12.
Yeah. Coming from the Pac-12, Sir Hut passed every time, especially we play Washington State. So I'm pretty used to it. I won't flinch when I see a pass.
What was it like, just being in the defense with some of your, former Pac-12 rivals and Marquise and Cody?
It's crazy, especially with Ben too. It's crazy, man, because the rival is just so. Especially we play Washington, man. Like now I have to all right, you're my teammate now. But I'm biting my tongue on it. When the game comes along this upcoming season, there will be some rivalry in the locker room for sure.
What are your impressions of those? I know you've only been on the field for one day, but impressions of Ben Burke-Irvin and Marquise?
It's crazy because the way they were playing, like even me seeing them when I was playing against them in college, like, man, these dudes can just go sideline to sideline, especially the linebacker from Utah as well. I was like, man, just to have them on your team now is like even better because we were the guys for our team, and now we're just putting it all together. It's just unbelievable.
You know much about Marquise before the draft?
I knew him at the combine, and we're roommates now. But he's a good dude. He's a really good dude, and he's good on the field too. Man, that guy is special.
But does he talk to you?
Yeah, he talks to me. He definitely talks to me. He talks to me. We in here, we always talk.
So he can't speak more than one sentence?
Oh yeah, definitely. He can't write. I ain't gonna know if he gonna write a book or not, but he.
Is any signs of his personality that we can't figure out yet?
I can't figure it out yet. Not yet. I don't know like who he truly is yet. But he talks to me. I don't know. I ain't know. Y'all might have something going on, but I don't know. With me, good vibes over here.
Going back to playing multiple positions, you must embrace studying, in terms of positions. How much is that important? How important is it for you to know the different positions in terms of, like you said, technique and alignment?
It's very important, man. The game of football is it's a unique thing to learn, It's just something I eat, sleep, and breathe, My IQ for football is really high. Putting me on the board, it's not gonna, there's nothing that you can tell me that I didn't already know. But I just love learning day in and day out. There's nothing that you can't learn about football, And being around Cam, I know there's a lot more stuff that he knows that I don't, but I didn't get that much time to ask him. But if he's out here tomorrow, I'll for sure ask him a lot more.
I don't think you drew him today, but when you see a DK Metcalf on the other side of the field, what kind of challenge does that present for a cornerback, and what do you think you see in him as a receiver?
Oh man, he's a monster. He's a Calvin Johnson size, man. Like he's definitely gonna be a threat in all defenses. He knows how to attack the ball. He's very physical. I used to go up against him in high school, and we used to go to camps together. He was that big too in high school. and I was still my size. So, but yeah, he's gonna be definitely a threat, especially when the season comes as well.
You guys played each other at like summer camps and stuff?
Yeah, we were in the rivals camp in Alabama. Yeah. So that's why I first met him at, because I was going to Ole Miss at the time, and I was trying to get him to come to Ole Miss too. And he was a junior in high school at that time. Yeah, he's a year younger than me.
You were committed to Ole Miss?
I was about to commit. I knew at the time I was going to commit to Ole Miss, so I was trying to recruit him to come to Ole Miss too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of dominance was that in high school?
Wait,
For him, Metcalf's size in high school and with high school players?
it's easy. Just throw it up to it's touchdown. All you got to make sure just defense, just get a stop. Just one stop, we're going to win the game. All you got to do is keep throwing it to him. He's going to score. No DB is going to be his size or his speed or anything like that to remotely contest the ball. The guy's a freak.
How much did you watch the Seahawks growing up?
How much did I watch? I watched a lot of it. You know, it's crazy. My one of the coaches in my area in Nashville, Tennessee, he's the head coach now, Trent Dilfer. I got to talk to him and stuff. And I watched when y'all had Sean Alexander. Seahawks football that's probably, to be honest with you, besides the Titans, those are the only two teams I was really watching NFL play, like NFL games. Those two teams, Titans and the Seahawks.
Is there anything that stuck with you about what you saw with the Seahawks, especially on the defense?
On the defense, I knew they ran like a lot of cover three. I was really, now that I think about the way Richard Sherman was playing his technique, I understood like how he was so great, because all you got to do is just do your job and you'll succeed in this defense, because there's only certain little things you got to master, and once you master it, you're gonna get paid. Yeah.
Anything else, guys?
Beautiful guys, dynamite.